Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Vice President Kamala Harris has returned to the scene of the crime. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. If you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that link or that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you go there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Vice President Kamala Harris made a trip to the border finally. It's her second time doing that in her whole vice presidency. And she gave a lot of platitudes. She gave a lot of talking points that Border Patrol has used over the years that she hasn't. And she wants you to believe now that she's tough on the border, that she's going to be tough on immigration. I don't believe her, and you shouldn't believe her either, but why this is a massive mistake for her, a tactical mistake, as CNN's Scott Jennings said, is the only thing I think this trip does. It's not going to increase her polls on the border, I don't believe. I think what it's going to do is remind people of the failures of the Biden-Harris administration over these past 3.5 years. And to that end, I think this was a massive mistake. I think she shouldn't have done it. But I want you to watch what Scott Jennings of CNN says, and let me know what you think in the comments.
There'll be no love for me or Republicans for Kamala Harris today. In fact, I think the Trump campaign line today ought to be arsonist returns to scene of crime. I mean, look at the last 3.5 years. We've got the border has effectively been open, people flowing across. ICE today released information that there are 13,000 non-citizens convicted of homicide and almost 16,000 non-citizens convicted of some kind of sexual crime who are in the country right now. Only because we're in the shadow of an election is Kamala Harris trying to rush and pay some lip service to this issue as a tactical matter. Anderson, I don't think Harris should be trying to elevate this issue because this is the best ground from which Donald Trump has to fight. So, no, I think the Harris campaign is making a tactical mistake, and I think they have very little to say that the American people are going to buy on this today. Anderson, it's worse than that. It's not that it took them too long. It's that they actively worked to undo everything Donald Trump had done during his time in office. On the first day, they rescinded all of Donald Trump's border executive orders. The floodgates opened. All these people come rushing across. Then it becomes a political problem. And now at the end of the election, they want to blame it on Donald Trump. For her entire career, she has wanted a more permissive immigration structure. When she ran for president before, she wanted to decriminalize border crossings. In her heart of hearts, she wants a more liberal, permissive immigration structure. And in his heart of hearts, Donald Trump wants to crack down on the border. That's why when you look at the CNN polling this week, Trump is far more trusted on immigration than Harris. That is not going to change because of this visit today or anything she says today. The die is cast on this issue. If I were her, I'd want to bury this issue, not make it more prominent. But hey, if she wants to have border events, I think Republicans will rejoice because it'll increase the prominence of this issue for the last month of the campaign.